All right, on to some movie and TV reviews. Did you watch the season finale, or it could be the series finale because they didn't say that if it was coming back or not? BMF,
Yes,
and what was your thoughts?
dumb shit. Look how
Yes,
look how every time they show Terry had a plate of food, and now he's still skinny, but he got a big ass belly.
yes.
You couldn't do it no better than that. Or
Now,
you could have just showed him slim grubbing, and somebody say, "Oh, watch it, you gonna get fat." If you wanted to play the fat part, but just
right
to give him a big belly when everything else is skinny, that look real stupid.
now, is he's a so they trying to make it seem like he's like a stressed out eater.
No, I think he just greedy.
No, I took it as that he was all stressed out and stuff, and that's
It
why
seemed
he
like
was
every
eating a
time they
lot.
showed him, he was just eating, but he wasn't stressed the whole episode, was he?
Well, the girl got shot. His girl got shot. He going that stuff. He going through the stuff with Michi, and he's like eating from it, from the stress.
Yeah, but he had stress since the show started. If that was the case, he would have been got fat.
And I found it funny how dad said that he's staying in Atlanta. Like, no, oh, you coming back with me? No, I'm staying in Atlanta. And then the mom got all sad.
Thing is, you wanted him out of the house. You talked
Exactly.
so much shit to get rid of him, and now he going and you sitting there by yourself.
Hmm. Well, here's the question. Here's the number one question to be, Beth. Where did the helicopter come from? Where did the helicopter just popped out of nowhere? And so these two black, we're supposed to believe that these two young black men who don't speak a lick of English went to Mexico, help a guy from Mexico escape. Now the federales and all that stuff is after them. They get in a shootout, and some helicopter came up and was going to save them. Michi went one way. Terry got on a helicopter and got the fuck up out of there. Are we supposed to believe all this?
Yeah, all that shit is stupid. The whole Mexican scene is stupid because they went to Mexico, but even when they showed them in Mexico, they didn't show them like at the airport. They showed them walking through the desert.
Yes,
They ain't have a book bag, a water bottle, or nothing.
exactly.
So you walking through the desert to break somebody out of a Mexican prison, and you said speak English, but you meant speak Spanish.
Spanish, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So it just the whole shit is retarded as fuck.
Hmm. And then why is they every time when they do stuff about Mexico, they always show like this desert, like they
Right.
don't
Yeah.
have
Exactly.
houses and
Right.
driveways and shit.
They do that shit on TV all the time. It's almost like how they used to do Africa and shit. The mud
Right,
huts and the fucking dirt houses and all that type shit.
right,
Like these places ain't got no clean city area.
right. So how in the world did they get off the plane and they get smack dab in the middle of a desert?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those fucking retarded.
Yeah, this TV show is horribly written. It's just a bad written show. Anything else you want to say about it?
I think it's funny that every time they what's the name? They show Meech and Terry. Even when motherfuckers are shooting at their head, they got time to argue with each other.
Yes.
Fucking sibling rivalry type shit. Ain't nobody got time for all that fucking talking shit back and forth.
Come save me, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And Terry gets up and go the other way.
Right.
And he said, "I wasn't trying to leave you. I was trying to leave Loco."
Right. And then the whole Lamar character is fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
He's like a fucking Terminator out here, just on a one man mission.
So he's going to drive all the way from Detroit, Michigan to Atlanta, Georgia in a hearse.
A stolen hearse at that. Nobody's looking for the funeral guy,
Right. Uh-huh.
his cousin.
Right. Anything else about BMF?
Uh, Not really. Just a lot of fucking retarded shit. Like I said, I just watch it for. I'm invested for the fucking laugh value now.
Oh, and Lala is in the hospital, and my man wanna get revenge on Terry. And he got some boys with him to get some revenge on Terry because I get
She supposedly got little kids, but they haven't showed them since like goddamn season 2 or something.
and she never mentions anything about
Nope.
children. She
Exactly. They not the kids are not at her crib. She don't mention the kids. Even the father don't even say like, "Well, where's my kids at?"
right. Uh, anything else?
No, that's it.
Anything else on anything on TV that you looked at?
I did watch. I first off, I binge watched this crazy ass show. It's called Unspoken Sins. Shay said it's all over the internet. Everybody was talking to us, talking about it, so we had to watch that. It's like 18 episodes. They fast though. They like fucking half an hour episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a foreign show, so that you got to find it like dubbed in English.
What's it called again? Original Sins?
I want to say Unspoken Sins.
Unspoken Sins. Okay.
Oh, that shit was off the chain though, but it was 18 episodes. So we watched the first day we watched 3 episodes. And like I said, they only like a half an hour. And then yesterday we fucking binge watched all day the whole fucking extra 15 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we probably was up to probably like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning for the last episode. And it
What
was pretty good. I give it that on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give it 7.5, maybe an 8, because it kept you intrigued with all the fuckery going on. Oh, and there's a lot of fucking sex too, a lot of sex scenes and sex type shit.
was it about?
Uh, a scheming and shit. A rich ass fucking dude that's like a millionaire. He got sons that work for the company. They scheming. He records powerful men having sex at his little orgy parties and all this shit. He records them without them knowing, and then he
Mm-hmm.
blackmail them to get what he wants. He gets kidnapped. They trying to find him. The son cremates the body that they say was him. Come to find out he wasn't dead. There's a lot of twists and turns and shit. So it was pretty decent. Like, you know what I mean? What I like I said, it's probably like I would give it, instead of an 8, I'd probably give it a 7.5. You can watch it, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's a foreign movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to come on, but you got to connect, so you know how to watch
No, I don't have any connects, but
it.
anything anything else TV wise?
Then I watched the Hurricane Katrina documentary, the new one.
Uh-huh.
That was real good, and it was so sad because knowing that I was down there, and a lot of the shit that they talked about in that show, like I have firsthand witnessed a lot of that shit.
Right.
Even with even with the National Guard coming out there with loaded weapons, that was us. You know what I mean? We came out there because they was telling us one thing, and then when you got down there, you realized it was something else. You know what I mean?
Well, what
They
did they
told us
tell you? Yeah, go ahead. What did they tell you?
it was a lot of little militia groups running in houses, stealing shit, breaking in banks, breaking in stores, looting and robbing, raping people at the Superdome. People was getting raped, people was getting robbed, officers was being shot, the helicopters was being shot. So we were going down there loaded with ammo. Like we had fucking M16s that was loaded. We had ammo like in our fucking extra on us and shit. I think we had like maybe like 4 clips. And we thinking like is right after the hurricane. We thinking like we going down there for one thing, and then when you got there, you saw like the nicest people. And they were just great for you to be helping them, and they want food, they want water, they want clothes. We didn't see a lot of that shit, but they had us posting up like guard this bank or guard this warehouse or guard this store like that. You know what I mean? But these
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers was in a flood. How's they walking around with guns and ammo and all that shit? I'm pretty sure it might have been a small minority, but they blew it up on the news bigger than it was. And even with firing at the police, and then like a lot of the military vehicles, this was their National Guard, not us, but they was saying like they were supposed to be bringing food and water to the Superdome, but they never brought it because they said the story got out that they were shooting at the trucks. So all the truck drivers left the trucks and went back to the rear or their base or whatever. So that's why the food never got delivered. It was a lot of bullshit. You just gotta watch it. It was real good, but it was sad as shit because a lot of people think the hurricane is what caused everything, but the hurricane came and went. It was about the flooding that after the hurricane,
Yes.
and that wasn't what the hurricane did. It was with the levees being and it's almost, and I always knew that, and I've seen like people saying that it was almost the flooding was intentional because
Mm-hmm.
it was families where none of the houses got flooded, but the military and the police went there and made everybody like evacuate their house. Well, if they don't got water in the streets and their house is not flooded, why do they got to evacuate? And they had
Right.
guns on them, like you got to go. So it was just a fucked up story. You got to watch it though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new Hurricane Katrina. I think it was Hulu or Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Anything else TV wise?
No, that's it.
Yeah, I don't have anything TV wise other than BMF. Anything movie wise?
No, that's the only thing I watched lately. Yeah.
Well, I watched Ricky Stanicky. Ricky Stanicky, I'll give it like a 5.5, maybe 6. Ricky Stanicky is about these three guys that they created like an imaginary friend
Hmm.
when they was children. So when they became adults, they still kept the imaginary friend so they can do stuff together. They be like, yeah, man, we gonna go down to Ricky because Ricky in the hospital, and we gonna have to go down, help him get him out. And
Is
they'll
this a
go.
movie or a
It's
documentary?
a movie.
Okay.
This is a comedy.
Okay.
And they'll say like, yeah, we're gonna have to help Ricky, get him out of hospital, and they'll go like to the Super Bowl with each other or something
Okay.
without their
What did you
wives
give
knowing.
this?
I give it like a 5.5, 6.
Okay.
I didn't like fall out laughing, but it was entertaining. Um, John Cena played like an actor. He was like a struggling actor, and
Hmm.
they said like, look, we got to find somebody to play Ricky Stenicki, and it was John Cena. John Cena was in it, and what's the dude that messed his face up, got in an accident, messed his, Zac Efron. Zac Efron was like the star,
His
and
face
John
messed
Cena.
up.
Yeah, he fell in his house and like messed his jaw up,
I
and
didn't know
he
that. This is
had a
something recent.
I say recent within like what, maybe like 7 6 7 years ago. He like fell and like destroyed his jaw in the house, and he got like a whole bunch of plastic surgery. That's kind of the way he looked, why he looked so odd in the face. Well, that's what they say because
I
he
haven't
had
noticed it.
house. Yeah. Yeah, and so John Cena became this imaginary friend, and he like they had created like a Bible, like everything that Ricky did and all that stuff. So if
Hmm.
somebody like asks, he'll like automatically know what he was talking about, and
Hmm.
so he like wowed everybody when they first met him and everything. So you just entertaining movie, 5.5, 6. It's a comedy, but I didn't like fall out laughing or anything. The next thing I seen is I took your advice and I saw the Titan, the OceanGate disaster.
Hmm.
These fools are idiots. The people was telling him, first of all, have now I heard of carbon fiber boats. That makes boats go faster because it's light.
Right.
But why in the hell would you have carbon fiber in the underneath under the sea?
A goddamn submarine.
Right. And then it was all crickling and crackling and stuff. I'd be like, all right, that's it, lift this thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the girl was all down with it until they said you're gonna be the first female pilot. You going under? Oh,
Yep.
she said, "Oh no, I'm putting in my resign right now."
Yep.
She
She
knew
said,
what it
"Oh
was.
no."
She was cool with other people going down, but as soon as they told her she got to go down, she said, "Hell no, I just
Hmm.
work in HR. I'm out."
Yep. So then you had the Australian guy had wrote down that it was cracks in the carbon fiber, and the board members still fired him for it. And
Hmm.
then you had the other guy that was down with him, and he had also did the same thing, that this was trouble. This shouldn't be in the sea.
Hmm.
And the guy said, "Well, look, it's either gonna be you or me. It ain't gonna be me." And fired him and everything. They had documented proof that something was wrong with this thing, that it wasn't gonna work, and they still just kept going on with it.
That guy was a cocky asshole. The one that was the leader of the submarine, the creator,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't listen to what nobody said.
You know.
Yeah, that was sad too.
Mm-hmm. Like, ain't knowing where I hear that crackling and popping.
Yup.
I'm like, oh no, you want to talk about something? It's settling in. Like, no, every time you put a submarine on the ground, it's gonna be some cracks.
Bullshit.
And how about the dude that he built his own little submarine that he do
Hmm.
tours with? So he said like he wanted to know like how a carbon fiber submarine was going to work. So he worked with him for free for 2 weeks. And how about how he wanted him to get in the boat and drive it? He told him no.
Yeah. Everybody work with you to get that check, but when you put them on a line, hell no.
Yeah. Yeah, good documentary there. Titan, the Ocean Gate disaster. And that's it for me for movies. I ain't look at any much. Anything else you want to add?
I ain't got nothing.
All right, y'all. You can reach the Judgementals on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube and Twitter at pnljudgementals. Instagram at the_judgementals. Or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. So, all right, Phil.
All right, y'all. Peace out.